Welcome back to Daufuskie TV. We're here now with Miss Robin Townsend. She is the Daufuskie tourism go-to. Anything you want to know about Daufuskie tourism, just ask Robin.
Thank you. I wish that were so.
Well, you always answer all of our questions. So what does Daufuskie tourism do?
Thank you for asking that. Daufuskie tourism, our primary responsibility is to foster economic growth for Daufuskie related around tourism and to draw tourism to Daufuskie. But we don't focus just on Daufuskie. It also has an impact throughout the rest of the Low Country. So it's fostering economic development. Can't talk, you said it was Daufuskie lingo this morning. Economic development for Daufuskie Island related to tourism.
Now, what are some of the projects of which you're the proudest?
Oh, we have some bling on the set here. One of those we're proud of is we were news partners with WHHI-TV for their first year, and we were invited back this year, so we're celebrating an anniversary with WHHI on 843TV. We're really proud of that.
We're glad to have you. Y'all have done a great job. Especially when we went over to Daufuskie. That was a trip.
Oh, that was great. That was an adventure. That was fun.
Well, we're looking forward to having you back again this year since we're here. So we're really proud of that. We're also proud of the fact that Daufuskie Tourism, which is a part of the Binya Foundation, a nonprofit, we're having an anniversary this month also. This is our 4th anniversary for Daufuskie Tourism. So we're proud to say that we've been around for a little while, still growing, helping with the Low Country. And then we have some other projects that I'm really proud of. We, for the first time, were successful in getting Daufuskie located as a destination in the AAA tour book and on AAA.com. And for 2014's book, they've edited us and they've added information such as that we're on the Intracoastal Waterway, so we should be seeing boaters stopping by Daufuskie. That should also let our local boaters know that we're a destination. They noted that we have a boat ramp for public people in the Low Country that don't necessarily know. No, they don't. They think of us as, Charlie knows, the Chamber of the Tourism here, that we're an exclusive island. We're not really open to the public. So to get the word out that we have a boat ramp, that we're on the Intracoastal Waterway, that there's also water taxis that come to and from Daufuskie in addition to the public ferry that comes. So that's some of the projects. But I'm especially proud, too, of the fact that Palmetto Trust for Historic Preservation, which Mike Beadenbaugh was one of your guests, with Daufuskie Island being on the National Historic Registry, the entire island, there are many historically significant homes, and we helped Mike come to the island, take a look first, and now some of these homes will be restored and preserved. So these are some of the projects that we're really proud of, and we feel like we've set a good record to keep growing on.
You know, I was pretty excited to hear about a project that you guys are working on, a park, a community park. This will be great for Daufuskie. Tell me about it. What's it going to be like, and how is that going to impact the island?
Thank you, Charlie. We are excited about a park. I know for those of you that live in communities that, you know, you have a park or multiple parks to pick from. For Daufuskie having our first community park, I feel like it's going to be a community gathering place. You know, communities need to have a place to get together, to socialize, to recreate, just to sit back and relax, whatever it is you do at a park. But for our economic development, as far as tourism, you know, visitors to an area need a place to go, relax, walk the dog, have a picnic, whatever it is. So we're really pleased that even though the project's been on hold since 1991, the Friends of the Park were able to help organize. So we thank the Friends of the Park, Beaufort County for getting the project going. The grounds actually broke and construction's underway. And then South Carolina Parks Recreation for the money for the park. So we're really pleased. We're going to have a park this year.
That's awesome. A pretty big deal.
Yeah,
big deal for Daufuskie.
When I think about Daufuskie, I always think about there's all these little unique landmarks almost. You know, you got Freeport and Melrose and just all the different areas. So that'll kind of add to the repertoire of everything that's offered in Daufuskie.
Yeah, we can all get from, you know, all these wonderful little places to one place together as a community.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, there's some myths out there about Daufuskie, and you addressed one about it being a private island, but I know there are tons more. So dispel some of them for us.
You know, I think about that so often. When I'm riding the ferry to and from or out and about Daufuskie, it seems to conjure different things with different people, and some of them are accurate, some of them not so. One of the really common myths tends to be about how to get to and from Daufuskie, the public ferry, and that in itself, you know, there is a public ferry, but it's not public like people often think of there being a public transit system to and from. But we do have a wonderful public ferry, a good operator. But even though Beaufort County has within its municipal code, if you were to look at it under waterways, that there's to be a system that gets people to and from that includes islanders, school, the general public, there isn't truly a ferry system that gets the general public to and from on a transit system. And I understand that there is something is passing through for Federal Department of Transportation and DOT to get the ones that are interested in to get the necessary ferry system to and from Daufuskie Island that will allow the general public getting to and from. And I think that's a big something.
It
That
is.
would have a huge
That's
impact.
huge.
But that's a whole show in and of itself.
Yeah.
Whenever you invite us back, is
That's
that
a whole
particular
nother
topic.
conversation.
Yeah,
We'll talk
that's a
about
whole nother topic.
So what do you want Low Country neighbors and everyone else to know about Daufuskie?
Oh my goodness, there's so many things, and I am passionate about Daufuskie. We are a contributing part of the Low Country. You know, we've been here probably one of the oldest, longest established islands throughout the Low Country. We contribute to the economy, but we also take care of ourselves as the communities around us aren't supporting us. You can get to us. We're worth making the trip. We're worth the effort, and that's what I'd like people to know.
Yeah.
You have to go at least once.
Oh gosh, on a
At
Saturday
least
afternoon.
once. If you go at least once, you'll want to go back.
On a Saturday afternoon, there's no better day than riding in the boat, maybe going to the sandbar, and then heading over to Daufuskie. I do it often. It's a great time. It really is.
It is fun.
I want to go check out Melrose on the beach too. Haven't been there yet. That's my next plan for a staycation.
Well, that sounds fun. One other thing I happen to think when you ask what I'd like to know is the work that we do, the tourism, Daufuskie tourism, is our work that we do with the economic development in drawing tourists. We actually have been instrumental in helping some new businesses develop. We have one of the businesses from Hilton has pulled a lease or signed a lease and will be opening bike rentals and kayaking over on
Oh,
Daufuskie.
that's fantastic.
So it's like, yeah, that is a perfect fit, and
It
we
is.
don't have that on Daufuskie. So there's
Coming
a lot
soon.
to
You
know
need
coming
that.
soon. Next chapter.
So any more
Exactly.
questions, go to DaufuskyTourism.com, and I'm sure the answers to all of those will be on there. Thank you very much, Robin Townsend, for being with us yet again. And we'll be right back with more 843 TV.